Hi everyone, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and in this video we are going to review the trades taken on 30th of September 2021. So today was an expiry day where the market opened flat, consolidated and later towards the end we saw some sell-off happening. So what we are going to do is before we move on to reviewing the positions and understand what exactly happened, we are also going to learn how exactly we could have read today's fall using open interest. So before we actually move on to the video, there is one important announcement which we have to make. So as we had promised, we'll be coming out with regional language channels of Optionables from tomorrow, that is October 1st. So right in the description below, you have regional channels for 5 different languages. So make sure that you go check that out as well as subscribe to those channels. Thank you so much for joining, guys. We'll be quickly moving on to the video. Before that, if you're liking the content on this channel, then please do hit the like button, share as well as subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. So today was a pretty strange day where the market consolidated in the beginning and later there was a big sell-off. So I am going to explain in this video how exactly we traded in this particular situation, and we were able to end with a profit of somewhere close to 3.34 lakhs, and I am going to explain in detail what exactly happened. Before moving on to this, I would also like to tell what exactly happened yesterday. Yesterday we weren't able to make a video. So yesterday we booked a profit of somewhere close to 1 lakh, so around 97,000. And we closed all our positions. We just came out of all our positions and we had done a new 37,800 short straddle. So we had carried this position to today. And in the beginning, it actually gave us really good profits. And when this sell-off started to happen, that's when we were at a positive of somewhere close to 4 lakh. And when this particular sell-off started to happen, we fell to almost 2 lakh. And from then on, we again came up by 1 lakh, ending at 3.34 lakh. So I'm going to explain this in detail, what exactly happened and how we actually analyzed this particular situation and adjusted the position. So first, for that, we will have to move on to the charts as well as Sensible to understand what exactly was happening. So on charts, you can see that the market consolidated in the range of 37,700 to 800 in the morning. So this is where exactly my short straddle was also there. And so in the beginning itself, I had by 12 o'clock, I had a profit of close to 4 lakh by 12 o'clock. And we saw a lot of open interest getting added to 38,000 on the upside as well as 37,500 on the downside. So I was broadly expecting the market to trade in between this range, that is 38,000 to 37,500. But market had something else in mind, right? So immediately post 12 o'clock, we started to see a big fall in the market. Morning, it had taken support around this particular level. So in the afternoon crash also, it came here, took some support and bounced back up. But the thing is, this was now no longer sustainable and the market started to crash once more, right? So when such strong support levels get taken out, so that's when you actually see what exactly is happening to the open interest, right? So first we will analyze what was happening to the open interest till 12 o'clock, and we see a lot of 38,000 calls as well as 37,500 puts were getting added. So let me just add 37,500 puts here. So you can see that till 12 o'clock we saw a lot of 37,500 puts get added. So we saw an uptrend in addition of open interest. So what is the idea of adding 37,500 puts? The idea is you're not expecting the market to go below 37,500. That's the reason you're selling 37,500 puts. Now when we come to calls, we also see that there was a lot of 38,000 calls writing happening, right? So this is really crucial to understand. We will understand from this chart itself. This is the chart of futures of Bank Nifty, right? So there was a huge fall right over here in Bank Nifty around 12:15. But that is fine. Why do you think people actually started to close down 38,000 call option contracts? 37,600 call option saw huge addition of OI. So you can see that post 12:15 there was a huge addition of OI for 36,000 call, whereas there was a huge unwinding of OI for 38,000 calls. So this is something really important, because when you put these two next to each other, right, you see that there was a huge addition here and there was a huge unwinding here. So what is this particular thing suggesting? So now you tell me, let's say you're an option seller, why would you close 38,000 calls and come towards 37,600? So there are two reasons. One, now you're no longer expecting the market to go above 37,600. So that is the most obvious reason why you would shift. Two, you would be getting much higher premium on this. And these two are perfect confirmation that people are actually shifting the calls from 38,000 much lower. That means they are no longer expecting the market to go up higher. Okay, so now we saw that people were actually shifting the calls lower. But what about put side? If people are not actually expecting the market to go above 38,000, then there must be some unwinding of 38,000 puts, right? So we see that right over here. Till 12 o'clock we saw a lot of put writing, but post 12 o'clock there was a huge unwinding of put option contracts at 38,000. So at 38,000 we saw both call options unwind as well as put options unwind, thereby suggesting you that now people are expecting a much lower range, right? So why people did unwinding of call options? Because they never expected the market to go above 38,000, and their put options would that time be in the money and they would lose. And why did they actually end up closing the call options? Because they shifted it lower. So this is the perfect case where you're no longer expecting the market to go above 38,000. So we can see that right over here. So what happened post this is really important, right? So we'll see about 37,500 first. So you saw that even though the market actually started to crash down till 2:15, where the market was significantly below 37,500, we never saw the OI drop. So this never dropped till the market fell significantly below 37,500. Whereas when this particular event occurred, when this particular drop occurred, what is really important for us to watch is 37,500 calls. So you can see that when this particular event occurred, when we put this side by side, the moment it breaks 37,500, let me just clear all the drawings. So you can see a huge unwinding of these puts and a huge addition of these calls. There's literally a very big spike because people now started to do a lot of short straddles at 37,500. That's the reason once it broke, you saw some huge addition of calls coming in, because people had not sold the call options before. Once the market actually started to fall below 37,500, they started selling call options. So you see what is happening to other put option contracts. So we'll put 37,300. So even though the market was crashing down continuously, there was a lot of addition of 37,300 puts, which means market was coming down, people were selling more and more of puts. What is it indicating? It is indicating that people will find support around this particular level. So when you see 37,400, even here we never saw any significant unwinding of puts happening. Till the end, we saw a huge rise in 37,400 puts. So why are people writing 37,400 puts is something we have to try to understand. So people are writing 37,400 puts because they are not expecting the market to fall below 37,500. That's the reason they are selling this put option, right? So along with this, it is important to see what about 37,400 call option. Around 37,400 also, we saw some significant writing happening for call options. That means you can see what is the difference between 37,500 as well as 37,400. So which means people have started to create short straddles here as well. But where is the difference? When I put both of these charts next to each other, that is 37,400 puts as well as calls, what we observe here is open interest of both these contracts are going up, right? That means they're adding more and more contracts here because OI of both the contracts are shooting up. Whereas what we saw for 37,500 was something different. Here when I put 37,500, what we observe here is OI for put is decreasing, whereas OI for call is increasing. That means people, if there was a slight decrease and then OI actually consolidated for puts, that means people were adding more and more short straddles at 37,500, but we didn't see that. We saw unwinding of puts and addition of calls, right? So this is the difference what we can get to see in 37,400, where both puts and calls were added. So there was no real unwinding of any contracts, both contracts were added. So that's the reason you could actually expect the market to close around 37,400 towards the end. So now that's for open interest. We will now have to try to understand what exactly happened to our trade. I'll try to explain here what actually happened to our trade and how we actually ended with this particular thing. So while the market was consolidating morning, and we also had a 37,800 short straddle around 3,000 quantity which we had carried from yesterday night, right? So this actually gave us a very good profit in the beginning because the market was right there. So we had a profit of close to 3.8 lakh or somewhere very close to 4 lakh in the morning. So we were expecting the market to consolidate around this range itself, but unfortunately for us, the market fell. So now while the market started to come down and there was a huge fall here, right, we exited at the lowest point. I know this was not a great trade to take or not a great exit. We exited at the lowest point, booking a profit of close to 1.5 lakh. So we were like, let us just come out of a profit. Why to hold this trade? And day before yesterday itself, we went from positive 3 lakh to negative 3 lakh. And instead of holding this trade till the end, and maybe you might end with again negative 1 lakh or 2 lakh. So there was no need to do this. So it was much wiser for us to come out of this trade and think and trade later, because you already had a profit of close to 1.5 lakh, and 1.5 lakh is a pretty decent amount, right? So we actually closed this entire trade booking a profit of 1.5 lakh and we left for some time. So while the market was consolidating around this level, around 1:30, what we did is we entered 37,700 CE as well as 37,500 PE, a short strangle. So we were expecting the market to consolidate in this particular range now, right? So this was the broad range what we had kept. So we were expecting the market to consolidate here, but there was something else in plan. But here we had gone around 2,500 quantity of this particular option. Then what happened? We saw that market consolidated here for a while, and later it actually started to break 37,500 as well. So when this particular thing started to happen, what we did is we got this 37,700. So you can pause the video and try to estimate what we would have done. So it's a pretty simple guesswork and everybody would have done that itself. That is, close their 37,700 and shift towards 37,600 call option. So this is something which most obviously everybody would have done. So then the markets came down and again bounced back up, and again we started seeing the market was going down. So this time again, what would you have done? The most obvious would be close this particular position and shift towards 37,500, thereby creating a short straddle. So you can see that why exactly short straddles would have been created, because people like us and you would have closed these positions and started shifting lower and lower, right? So that's the reason 38,000 you might have seen some unwinding, because people like us would have closed these positions and started shifting down and down. So that's the reason we also saw a huge spike up in 37,500, because many people like us would have shorted 37,500, right? So finally we ended up creating a 37,500 short straddle. So once that happened, post that we didn't take any trade because we already had collected pretty good premiums, and we just let the trade end. And towards the end we shorted 37,400 PE, right? So we just left this trade as it is because we had already hedged the trade with 37,300 PE, and we had nothing much to worry, because in case even if it fell quite a lot, we had the hedge coming in very closely. So overall we were able to book a profit of somewhere close to 1.7 lakh from this particular last trade. So towards the end we booked a profit of 1.7 lakh, and with that we closed our account with 1.7 lakh plus 1.5 lakh, which means overall of 3.2 lakh. So this is how we ended with this particular amount, that is 3.2 lakh. So with that we also come to the end of this particular video, and I hope that you might have understood what was the reason or the logic behind us taking the trade and how we actually ended with a profit of 3.34 lakh. In tomorrow's video we will actually be looking at our quarterly performance and try to see what exactly happened. Most likely I am expecting we might have crossed 1 crore overall profit including equities. So let's see what exactly it looks like. So today we are waiting for the bill. So once we have the F&O bill today, we will calculate it tomorrow and see what exactly happened. So I hope that you guys have liked this particular video and you have got to learn something from this. If you are liking the content on this channel, then please do hit the like button, share as well as subscribe. Thank you so much for joining, guys.